So our next story is The Ugly Duckling.
Yay! Ugly Duckling.
Carter.
Once upon a time in an old farm there was a duck family. And Mother Duck had been sitting on a clutch of new eggs. It was about time that my eggs hatched. 1, 2, 3 ducklings I have. But something was not right. That egg didn't hatch and it is bigger than the rest. I don't remember laying that 7th egg. I wonder how it got here. Or did I count the eggs wrongly? But before she had time to think about it, the last egg finally hatched. A strange-looking duckling with gray feathers that should have been yellow gazed at a worried mother. The ducklings grew quickly, but Mother Duck had a secret worry. I can't understand how the ugly duckling can be one of mine. The gray duckling certainly wasn't pretty, and since he ate far more than his siblings, he was outgrowing them. As the days went by, the poor ugly duckling became more and more unhappy. His brothers didn't want to play with him. Stay away from us. We don't want you to play with us. You are so ugly, you are not one of us. And all the farmyard folks simply laughed at him. Ha ha ha, you look so funny. Where did you come from? Did you get lost? Stay away from us, you don't belong here. The ugly duckling felt sad and lonely, while Mother Duck did her best to console him. Poor little guy. Poor little duckling. Why are you so different from the others? And the ugly duckling felt worse than ever. He secretly wept at night. He felt nobody wanted him. Nobody loves me. They all tease me. Why am I different from my brothers? Then one day at sunrise, he ran away from the farmyard. The duckling was sorry he had been so ugly. He asked others if they had ever seen another duckling as ugly as he, but none of them had. Pretty soon, he felt sorry that he had ever left the farmyard. Then, one day, his travels took him near an old countrywoman's cottage. The woman found him. I'll put him in a hutch. I hope it's a female and it lays plenty of eggs, said the old woman, whose eyesight was poor, but the ugly duckling laid not a single egg. The hen kept frightening him. Just wait. If you don't lay eggs, the old woman will wring your neck and pop you into the fire. The poor ugly duckling was so scared that he lost his appetite, though the old woman kept stuffing him with food. If you won't lay eggs, at least hurry up and get plump. Oh, dear me, I'll die of fright first, and I did hope someone would love me. Then one night, finding the hatch door ajar, he escaped. Once again, he was all alone. He fled as far as he could, and at dawn, he found himself in a thick bed of reeds. If only I could look like them. If nobody wants me, I'll stay here forever. There was plenty of food, and the duckling began to feel a little happier, though he was lonely. One day at sunrise, he saw a flight of beautiful birds wing overhead, white with long, slender necks, yellow beaks, and large wings. They were migrating south. If only I could look like them, just for a day. Winter came, and the water in the reed bed froze. The poor duckling left home to seek food in the snow. He dropped, exhausted, to the ground. But a farmer found him and put him in his big jacket pocket. I'll take him home. I'll look after him. Poor thing, he's frozen. The duckling was showered with kindly care at the farmer's house. In this way, the ugly duckling was able to survive the bitterly cold winter. However, by springtime, he had grown so big that the farmer had decided, I'll set him free by the pond. That was when the duckling saw himself mirrored in the water. Goodness, how I've changed! I hardly recognize myself. The flight of swans winged north again and glided on to the pond. When the duckling saw them, he realized he was one of their kind and soon made friends. Where have you been? It's a long story, said the ugly duckling. You are one of us, said the swans. Now he swam majestically with his fellow swans. One day he heard children on the riverbank exclaim, "What a beautiful swan!" And he almost burst with happiness. The end.